What's going on, everyone? It's Robert and Amber, and today we are in Alpharetta, Georgia, and we're gonna give you the top 3 subdivisions that all of our clients are asking to relocate to, and these are phenomenal. And make sure you stay tuned to the very last one, because
there's a fun fact. The Georgia Senate actually called this neighborhood the crown jewel of North Atlanta. So we are going to walk you through that neighborhood and show you why it's called that.
the neighborhood that we are standing in right now, this is called the Avalon. Now, a lot of people do like living here because of what you get, not necessarily inside the community, but what's super close around the community that you can walk to, you can ride your bike to, you can ride your scooter to, or any event. In fact, we're standing right in the middle of one of the courtyards now, and because, as you can see, there are some of the biggest homes here in the Avalon is right in this area. In fact, some of the price points are all the way up to $8 million. But don't worry, that's not really where all the price points are. There are some townhomes across the street that are in the 300,000s and everything in between. So stay tuned as we go through this video, recap each subdivision and why our clients are moving here. We're leaving the single family homes area, but before we go into the shopping and where the condos are, I wanted to pause right here, not in the middle of the street because I don't want to get hit, but right over there is the dog park, and we love it because we're a dog family, and to see the amount of people that are walking their dogs in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, I love it. And so this gives you a great place to do that. Now we're going into more of the shopping area, but before we go a little bit further, I do want to stop right here because one of my favorite steakhouses is right there, Oak Steakhouse. Some of the best steak that you have ever had, and they are thick pieces and they are juicy. I'm gonna get hungry again.
Not even lunchtime.
Here I go.
So some of the condos that we're gonna see are actually right here, if you can turn the camera, Rob. This is going to be the condo living that our clients will ask about. And these, like we said, are going to be low maintenance. You're gonna live right on top of all these shoppings and restaurants. There's no yard to take care of, but they do give you cute little balconies so you can sit out there with your coffee in the morning your wine. We see people out there all the time just enjoying their morning coffee or wine at night and just people watching, which is something I love to do, and this is a great spot for it because not only do you get people watching, but all the events that go on here throughout the year. So you can sit down here. They have live music that happens in the middle of the street here. You literally are getting a free concert from your living room. You just open that little balcony and there you are. You're enjoying all the music, everything that's going on here.
So we're in the second week of September, and last week we were probably in the mid 80s. Now we are into the 70s. I think the high for today is like 72. As you can see, Amber's wearing a
72. It's colder.
Amber's wearing a jacket. It is starting to sprinkle. So this is the best time of the year in our opinion. Well, spring is pretty cool, but fall is amazing because of all the festivities and the festival environment with Christmas, with Thanksgiving, with Halloween. Living in a place like this is phenomenal if you love that kind of stuff, because the city center, the other places that happen around Alpharetta, those are great, but to be able to live right here and be able to walk out of your home or sit on the patio and be able to listen to Santa and Mariah Carey, that's priceless. You can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, this place does it up for Christmas. They line all of the buildings and the trees with the beautiful little white Christmas lights, and there is Christmas music playing throughout the center here, and we're gonna come up upon where there's a big green space that normally you can play. They turn that into an ice rink at Christmas time, and it is our kids' favorite thing. We come down here, bundle them up, we buy them hot chocolate at the little cafes here, and get to hang out in ice skate outdoors, and it's just so holiday-like and tradition, and we are a big holiday family, so that's something that we really love to experience. We do have to drive here to do that, but if you live in this community, guess what? Once again, all about the walkability. Just walk down out of your home, your condo, and there you are enjoying that great festive time here at Christmas.
Well, being from Southern California, I would say that the winters could be 70 degrees back home in Southern California on a Christmas day.
Yeah.
So being that you love Christmas so much, this is a perfect place for you because it's actually cold. So you can hold hot chocolate and not feel like you're sweating. It's actually keeping you warm. It does get in the 20s, the 30s. Sometimes it snows out here in Alpharetta, Georgia, but I think it kind of goes with the weather, and people love the weather here in Alpharetta, Georgia, because I mean, it does get warm. They do call it hot Atlanta, right? So it does get in the 90s with humidity, but a lot of people don't talk about how festive it is during the fall time, during the winter time, and how pretty it is with all the trees and all the lights. It's really lighting up the city. Now, not only is it beautiful in the fall, we talked about the spring because that is when all the flowers are coming out. People are coming out of their den and kind of getting ready for summer. So if you are thinking about relocating to Alpharetta, Georgia, we highly, highly, highly recommend checking out the Avalon. Whether you're looking to buy in the Avalon or outside the Avalon, you're more or less buying the experience that you get on a daily basis and not feeling like you got to travel in to Atlanta to be able to get this kind of thing. So if you are thinking of moving to Alpharetta, Georgia, like I said, Avalon is where it's at. A lot of our clients are looking to move here. Well, the price is okay, but really it's all about that location. We're coming up to the Avalon where the ice rink is. Now, I am actually standing on the ice rink, but it's all turf right now. And this is what Amber was talking about. This place is converted to an ice rink and it is phenomenal. Gosh, I love the word phenomenal today, don't I? And all the lights up here. So this is what it looks like behind me. There's a movie theater back there. There's some townhomes up there. But if you don't like this, well, we got some other options for it.
Yeah, this is definitely the urban living, and it's not for everybody, but if you're thinking, I want more suburban lifestyle, more, you know, space, bigger lots, maybe mature trees, follow us over to neighborhood number 2, because that is what we're gonna show you, is this more suburban feel. So then, like we said, every neighborhood today is gonna be something a little different and kind of intrigue all of you. Let's head over to neighborhood 2.
All right. We are over at Nesbitt Lakes, and wow, this community has it all, especially if you're a tennis player. Come on, Amber, I want to show them this because we're standing under this pavilion, kind of on top of the world, being able to see everything in this HOA community. And right behind us, this is just one of what? 6 tennis courts? Yep. So as you can see, we just got here and there was a group of ladies leaving. Today's a Thursday and they do team, what is it?
The Women's League on Thursdays.
Is it just every Thursday?
I think just Thursdays is Women's League. They have a bunch of leagues in this community, which is why people choose Nesbitt Lakes. It is a tennis community, tennis and swim.
I was gonna say, everyone's going from tennis over to pickleball, but I know one thing is not changing. Come on, Am, I'm gonna leave you. And that is this pool. I mean, look at this. We're standing above the pool. It's covered right now. Of course, you have to do this in Georgia because of the crazy weather you could sometimes have. But you have a huge pool, then you have a little kiddie area over there. And then it looks like you have probably an adult relaxation pool, but also you have the tennis courts there and way over on that side. So in this community, it's all about tennis. It's all about being involved in the community. This is a very tight-knit community with homes ranging anywhere from, I don't know, 700,000 on it to about 1 million.
Yep.
But they're good sized homes on wooded lots. You're probably around a 4,500 square foot home on average. Keep in mind that includes the basement. And these homes are built in the mid 90s. So you get a lot of great structure with the type of homes that you're buying, but you're really buying this area because of the HOA amenities and the location being in Alpharetta, Georgia. Now we are on the east side of 400, also known as 19. If you look at the map, Alpharetta is divided up on the east and the west side. We are on the east side, which is closer to Johns Creek, closer to Lake Lanier to some degree. But this is where everyone wants to be, especially if you have a bigger family where you may need a bigger home, got kids, and you want to stay involved in a community. This would be a great place to start.
Yeah, so we started over at the Avalon, which was that very urban, new, modern lifestyle with very low maintenance. And then we brought you over here to a more suburban neighborhood where you're gonna have more spacious lots. Like Robert said, when you pull in here, you are just amazed at how gorgeous and serene it is because you've got all those mature trees that are growing in here. It's wooded, it creates a lot of shade. It's so pretty. And then, like you said, bigger homes. You are gonna have that yard maintenance, but you can have that huge backyard where you entertain in that backyard, your kids are playing. And then our friends who moved here from California, she said she fell in love with just how gorgeous it was coming in. We are from California with her, and you don't get these big, beautiful trees that grow and stay bloomed and the beautiful colors. So she fell in love with that, and then all the homes in here are just gorgeous. And she's a tennis player. So when she heard, you know, that there was tennis courts with a league and professional coaches and stuff in this neighborhood, she knew this is where she was gonna be. Not to mention, they also have a lake in this community. It's not huge, but it's gorgeous. There's some fishing. We're gonna walk over there. Hopefully this rain will calm down so we can get you more picturesque views of this gorgeous neighborhood. But these are the reasons people love this neighborhood. Good schools, as always, in Alpharetta. We're really close to shopping. We're only about 5 miles from the Avalon, but right down the street from here is North Point Mall, and all your normal Target, Chipotle, everything you could need about 2 miles from here. and you're really close to Big Creek Greenway Parkway, which
you still can't say that.
I said it good that time.
Yeah, I can't say it, so I'll let you say that.
Yeah, so this is a great community. We're gonna walk you around so you can see some of the, you know, front of all these homes and see the space that you get and just how beautiful walking through the neighborhood is here.
Yeah, and speaking of our friend that moved from Southern California, now keep in mind, she didn't come here and just ball out and spend a lot of money on her home.
Right.
Because in comparison, what she sold and what she got, she actually paid less property tax, less secondary costs of owning this home, and she got all this in her amazing amenities. And I don't know how much the HOAs are off the top of my head in here, but everything seems so reasonable for what you get, because if you try to go join a club to be in the tennis club, or you want to go to a place where it's got a pool or a playground and you're spending a monthly membership, it's probably more than what you are spending here in the HOA. But the great thing is you are right in the middle of the community. There's homes all around, so you can walk here from any of the areas. Now, it is a huge development in here. There's what, over 250 homes in here, I believe. So it's a big area, but when you pull in, it is so peaceful. It's a mature trees, mature road, and it's just really peaceful as you pull into this community. So if you are looking for a home that gives you big homes, a basement, wooded lots, big lots, great amenities, close to shopping, close to Atlanta, well, this might be the place for you. Now, if you're a family with kids, the reason why Nesbitt Lakes is so amazing is because you have a pool right here, and you have a playground over there, and then you have a tennis court over there, and then you have a green area over there. So if you are a family where you guys don't do anything that's the same, well, we got you covered here. Nesbitt Lakes has all the great amenities inside the community that is all within walking distance. All right, the rain finally let up and we're able to get back out and redo some of this video shooting that we've been talking about here in Nesbitt Lakes. Now, we just drove over from the HOA amenities and we just pulled up right next to the pond where you can do all the fishing. But on our way over here, my wife fell in love with these homes.
I usually have one or two that I really love in a neighborhood, but I think it's hard to decide here. They are all unique. I love that every elevation is different. We've come from many neighborhoods where there's one builder and there's 3 options. So every third home, you're like, repeat, I've seen it. Yeah. Here, I mean, there is full 4-sided brick homes. They could be the dark brick, the light brick, there's stucco.
Light stucco,
They've
dark
got
stucco. Yep.
Everything. And then there's front porches that look, I mean, this one right behind us here, I don't know, we might have to get a better close-up, but it's brick. It has a porch and it's overlooking the lake right behind us. I mean, it's stunning. I love that every home is unique and special. I think that makes you feel like you've got the best home in your neighborhood when it looks different than everybody else's. And you can just tell the quality of the homes here are really well done, well maintained. It's a beautiful neighborhood, and we're going to be approaching the lake that we talked about earlier here. This is towards the back of the neighborhood, so it's really nice and quiet back here. I'm going downstairs and it's slippery, so let's just make sure I don't fall. It's really serene back here. They have this cute little bridge that we're walking up to, a gazebo. I could see people doing their graduation pictures and family pictures under this gazebo. It's gorgeous. And having one of these homes that sits right on the lake with a view is going to probably be the most desirable homes in this neighborhood for sure. So another great feature of this lake is you can actually fish on it. They stock it with fish. You can not swim in it, but you can get, what are you looking at over there?
Look at the size of that turtle. That thing is huge.
I don't think we can see that from here, but I see it.
That's gotta be like a 30-pound turtle. All right, keep going.
I bet the kids are out here feeding it all the time, so he's probably the happiest turtle out here. So I think I was saying you cannot swim, which is probably why, because there's wildlife in there, but you can take a motorized electric boat out here and go fishing with your kids, or if it's just you and your husband, you could maybe pack me a little picnic lunch and take me on a date.
There are a lot of turtles back here.
On the water here, and just spend some time in your own neighborhood, you know, relaxing and enjoying this beautiful scenery and watching all the wildlife, as Robert is getting so excited here to see the turtles and the fish. I don't know if we'll be able to see anything with our camera.
Yeah, there's a couple small turtles, but there was a huge turtle out there. It's mama turtle. Look at it, it's right over there. See it?
Oh yeah. Okay, that's totally fun. Now this is a great feature of this neighborhood. Not only do you get the beautiful entrance and then you know, you're surrounded by all these gorgeous trees and natural nature back here. And then you have the upscale clubhouse with the pool and the tennis courts, and they've got swim team, tennis team, everything to get your kids involved. Then you also just have travel to the back here where they've got this quiet, more relaxing area by the lake. So this is a very unique community. It kind of gives you the best of everything.
I want a house on the water, and I want to fish back here, and I want to look at the turtles. And it's not just looking at the lake. I mean, all these homes are beautiful. That one's beautiful. That one's beautiful. They are all pretty, and they're all unique in their own individual way.
All right, so if you're looking for that suburban lifestyle and you want a master plan community that's got an HOA to keep everything gorgeous, but get you involved with tennis and swim and all the activities, this is a great place. And once again, location, location, location. You can't go wrong in Alpharetta. This is a great neighborhood. We're gonna head over to our third one on our list today, which it is like, I don't know, the biggest development, I think, in North Atlanta. And we said it is the crown jewel of North Atlanta, and the Senate has actually deemed it that.
Remember, these are the top 3 subdivisions that our clients are picking when relocating to Alpharetta, Georgia. And as you can see why, there is so much, whether you're getting brand new built homes in the Avalon, great location, or if you want big lots with great amenities, well, Nesbitt Lakes might be the right fit. But let's go to place number 3.
So we are going to take you over there and show you the amazing neighborhood. Let's go. We are standing in our third community today, and this is Windward. I'm not even sure we can call this a subdivision because it's more of a community, like I said. There are actually 44 subdivisions within the Windward area, which is what draws our clients here because it gives you a variety of options. We have townhomes and single family homes from $500,000, and then we have homes all the way up to $4 million that sit on the lake here. And that is what people love about Windward. It has its own private 200-acre lake that is only for the residents here in Windward, and it is amazing. You can put a motorized boat on there, not a super fast one, just electric. They've got fishing, you can paddleboard, canoe, kayak, and it is just beautiful to look at. We are actually standing in the more expensive part of one of the neighborhoods here, and we are going to be walking by a home that is actually for sale right now. It is priced at $4 million, and this is going to be a massive home.
So this home right behind us is over 7,000 square feet without the basement. It sits right on the lake, and believe it or not, the HOAs are only $70 a month to be here. Now, keep in mind, there are so many parts of this subdivision that the HOAs are gonna range depending on what you're part of, but this home is for sale right now. I don't have $4 million. I don't know if you do, but it is for sale. Now, we're gonna walk around the rest of this cul-de-sac, but all these homes are lined up right on the lake. And as Amber mentioned, you can take your boat out there. You can go canoeing. You can go swimming. In fact, this is the largest lake community in all of Atlanta. So as we talked about earlier, to stay tuned for the final subdivision, well, this is it. And this is why. People are flocking from all over the world, all over Georgia, and all over Alpharetta to be in this community because so many families even stay here. Kids even raise their families here once they grow up, and that's how much people want to be here in the Windward community.
They started building this area back in the 1980s, and now it has over 2,500 families living in the Windward area. And like we said, the lake is going to be the biggest attraction besides your location and being in Alpharetta with the great schools and all the things we've talked about multiple times is this lake. And part of your HOAs, they take care of this lake for you. They test the water, they keep it maintained, they keep the fish and the wildlife in there. So you're not just spending money.
They don't cut these trees though, they're too low for me.
Your HOA is going to good use so that you can continue to use that lake year round, and it's gorgeous, beautiful, and safe to be on. And like Robert said, there's so many different subdivisions here, so the HOA is gonna vary. But once again, that helps us out when you have different price points and different things that you're looking for specifically. We can plop you into the correct neighborhood that's gonna give you all the things you need. And then there's an even more exclusive membership here, which is 2 options you can add on to your home. And that would be, there is a swim and tennis option. It's a club that you can be a membership of. They've got 20 lighted tennis courts and teams and professional coaches, a junior Olympic like swimming pool for competitions, all that. And then the second one is for all the golfers out there.
Yes, so this golf course is one of the best golf courses in Georgia. I think it's ranked in the top 10, maybe in the top 20 in all of Georgia. And there's 2 golf courses here. So you have a little bit of a variety on the golf courses, but what makes it nice is that you don't have to travel super far to go golfing, or if you want to go to the lake or you want to go to the clubhouse, this area has it all. Now it is a little more north compared to the other subdivisions that we were talking about. Not a big deal, but it is a little bit further from driving into Atlanta. If that is something that you need to do Monday through Friday for a community or anything like that, this is the furthest north out of all the communities. Now, Alpharetta does go a little bit further. We are in Fulton County and it goes all the way into Forsyth County. So Alpharetta is a big area. And there are plenty of subdivisions, but this is just one of the subdivisions that people are moving to. And as Amber mentioned, there are so many reasons why people want to be here. And when we talked about that $4 million home, I mean, every home that we walk by, in fact, stay with me, Em. As you can see, we're right on the cul-de-sac. There's a big green open area right in the middle, and people just love being here as a family. I don't think this is where the single people are staying. 7,000 square foot home. I mean, I could be wrong, but
yeah, that would be a lot of space for one person, but I guess, I mean, you could do a lot with 7,000 square feet and make it fun and be right here on the lake. So this is a great spot. If you are looking for a lakefront property, this is going to be a great community. If you want to be close to the lake but not spend as much money, like we said, there's all these different subdivisions tucked in here into Windward that can work for your price point and work for your family. We just love to show you what's out there, and this is a popular one that our clients are asking about when they're relocating, because they can see the value and all the different array of amenities and households and sizes that you can get.
Now, if you are thinking about relocating to Atlanta or even more so Alpharetta, we would love to help. We get so many calls all the time, every single day, in fact, about people relocating, and especially to these subdivisions. But if you want to know more what it's like living in Alpharetta, we actually have a city tour. Check out one of our playlists on our channel, Living in Atlanta, and you can check out all the Alpharetta areas. We even have other city tours such as Cumming, Sewanee, Buford, Johns Creek, and all that. So if there's anything that we can do for you on relocating to beautiful Georgia, North Atlanta area, we would love to be your go-to team.
It looks like it's gonna start raining on us again here, so we're gonna wrap this up. I hope that you guys liked these 3 communities that are our most popular requested by our clients. If you're thinking of relocating and you want more information, watch the rest of our videos, our playlist on all our city tours, home tours, all the things. Comment, reach out to us so we can help you relocate. And if you do have a $4 million budget and you want to see this home, hit us up, because we definitely want to go in that one. It looks amazing.
Until the next video, stay tuned, because we are dropping a new video every single week. And if there's anything we can do, reach out.